Hello there, I'm Nat Wallen. Thank you for being here. Today we will see the 55 plus community Del Webb at Nexton. Here's what it looks like in the evening. So this was shot in May 15th. So this is what it looks like in mid-May here in Charleston in the springtime. Beautiful place. And before I get into it, please know that this video is part of a full series on all of the 55 plus communities in the entire Charleston Tri-County area. You can find them here on my website at natwallen.com and click on properties and then look for niche properties. And there are a number of different options here, but take a look at 55 plus. And then this will give you access to all of the 55 plus properties currently available listed with any company. So it's all in one nice, easy to find place for you here. There's also a link to the full playlist on YouTube in the description. Now I put these videos together to help you figure out which 55 plus community and which area fits your needs the best. My goal is to help you choose the right community and not just sell you a home. Now, before I dive into the details, here is a quick word of caution, and it's something I've seen catch a lot of people off guard. When folks hear maintenance-free or lawn care included, they often assume it covers everything outside, but in many communities, that only includes mowing and edging. Things like trimming shrubs, replacing dead plants, or refreshing the mulch every season might not be included in that fee. And if it's not done, well, you could end up with an HOA violation notice or out-of-pocket landscaping bills that you didn't plan for. Obviously a small thing, but it can turn into a bigger headache if it shows up at the wrong time. And that's why I've put together a free guide on the hidden costs of 55 plus communities. I'll show you where to get that at the end of this video, so you can go into your search more prepared. Now, Del Webb Nexton is located in Summerville, South Carolina, just off I-26 in the larger master planned community of Nexton. And if you're looking to be near Charleston without being in the middle of it, well, this is one of the more convenient locations. Grocery stores, hospitals, and restaurants are all close, and traffic is generally manageable here. You can also get to downtown Summerville very easily. It's a beautiful town, very walkable, very charming. Now, as for the neighborhood itself, it's one of the newer Del Webb communities. You'll find a large clubhouse, indoor and outdoor pools, pickleball and tennis courts, walking trails, and a fitness center. There's also a lifestyle director on staff who plans regular events, some social, some educational, and some just for fun. Now, most people find it pretty easy to meet others, especially if you show up to a few of these gatherings. Nearby, you've got Nexton Square, which includes a mix of restaurants, coffee shops, and local stores. You've got the Publix, Harris Teeter, and Target. They're all just a few minutes away. For healthcare, you've got options. Roper St. Francis Berkeley, there's MUSC, and then there's the Summerville Medical Center, and they're all within a very short drive. Now, the homes here are all single story and built specifically for people 55 and older, and most of them have open floor plans, very energy efficient systems, and manageable yards, and lawn maintenance is covered by the HOA. I mentioned that before, but there are some caveats that I talked about earlier. Now, it's designed to be for easy living, and for most people, that is obviously a big part of the retirement appeal. Now, I'll put the current fees on the screen, but do keep in mind these can change, and I will confirm them when we talk. We should have a Zoom meeting if you're planning a trip. There's also a link in the description with the full list of all the homes currently for sale. Let me show you. So this is a list of all of the homes currently for sale on my website in Del Webb and all of the 55 plus communities in the Charleston area. You just go to this niche properties here and then go down to 55 plus. That's how you find them. Okay. Check out floor plans, pricing, and availability. Ask me about those on the Zoom meeting. We can get you all these things. One more important thing to remember when you visit a builder sales center on your own, and this is whether you're looking at Nexton or Cane Bay or really any of the communities. If you register on your own, you don't have representation, well, when you talk to these agents, they're going to be great. They're very nice, but they can only represent the builder in that specific community. They can only speak about that builder's homes. And I like to go with you to those meetings, or Elizabeth, my partner, as your representative, so you can have someone who can compare the different communities and point out resale options and look at the full picture and ask the difficult questions that you may not think to ask. So in other words, we work for you, not for the builder. Now, if you're planning to sell your current home before buying here, I want to share something with you that's helped a lot of people move from a distance. It'll help you stay calm and on track. It's called the safety net plan. And I created this as a blueprint to timing. It'll help you avoid moving twice or getting stuck with a moving truck circling the parking lot while you're at the closing, because delays do happen. And this is sort of a pressure relief valve, if you will. And for a lot of people, this makes a big difference because, again, moving state to state, it is no easy feat. And if you're in another city, I can also find a trusted partner agent there for you. Again, I created this plan, and half of it involves the sale of your current home and that timing. So wherever that might be, if you don't already have an agent that you trust, please do let me know. That's why I'd love to have a Zoom meeting with you. I'll find one in your area. I'll train them on my safety net plan so they can handle the sale in your market while I manage the purchase here and everything flows together nice and smoothly. There's also a link to the full 55 plus community video playlist. So all the videos for all the 55 plus communities in Charleston are right there. So you can stop going back and forth on the internet and you can compare them side by side. And I mentioned that there is the free PDF download called The Hidden Costs of 55 plus communities. Very important if you're on a budget. And it includes the example I shared earlier, plus several others that you might not expect. So it's worth getting. Okay. If you're thinking about a move and want to talk through the timeline, your options, or your budget, as I mentioned, let's set up a Zoom call. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next community. Have a wonderful day. Bye.